Hey guys, welcome back, and I can't lie to you, I forgot to do AFK and stuff, so we have 0 more honey treats, maybe a few more honeycombs and a bottle or two in the beehives. We'll have to check that later. And yeah, I forgot to clean up the oil. Don't worry, I'll do that after this. But hey, check out this netherite axe! Berserking netherite axe of colossal strikes. We're going to turn that into Aldemodium because I forgot I had that. Yeah, so we're going to do that now. And then we're going to go and enchant it. Yeah, we're going to enchant it. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. And yeah, we're also going to take care of a few mundane tasks. But guess where we're going today? Mundane task number 1. Duplicate this armor or upgrade. Tool upgrade right now, but anywho. So, yeah, we're going to take care of a few things like enchanting, check on the bees, release the mason bee into its nest, and then we're going to go end busting. Yes, end busting. You heard me correctly. Yes. So, here's the reason for that. I got this netherite axe when I killed the ender dragon for the first time, and went to get some chorus fruit. I saw an end city nearby, I think is how it went down. Anyway, we looted a end city. I mean, we're kind of there anyway, might as well. All sort of thing. And, yeah. That's where we got the netherite axe, and yeah, it looks like it's the correct place to go for Apotheos's gemmed armor and stuff. So we're gonna go there and hopefully get some helmets and a few pairs of pants we can pick from. And complete our armor set, which was one of my personal hopes one of my personal goals for before we end Season 1. And move on to Season 2. Yeah. So, yay. We can do that. And, yeah, we're going to get Soulbind. And for our axe here, efficiency for it as well. And, all the good stuff. And obviously, we're going to get sharpness for it as well. Because why not? We have emeralds, thanks to these idiots here who do as I say. No questions asked. They're very hard workers, and once again, they love the goldfish bowls. Thank you for asking. Anyway, time to enchant everything, except we have 0 experience points, so yeah, we have to figure this thing out. Which means tear it out, put it back in, all that stuff. Okay, I didn't mean everything. Yeah, okay, and my inventory's full, so had to clear that, obviously. Yeah. Now we gotta fix this. I don't know, talking in past tense just isn't my style. Sorry if that kind of bugs you, because the knowledge that, oh, this is in past tense, but he talks like it isn't. I'm sorry, it's just my brand. Anyway, I will say this took me longer than it should have, okay? I will say that. Are you happy now? I'm admitting that this was in the past. This is in fact a voiceover, and that should not have happened. I'm not an idiot. I'm totally functional. Anywho, time to figure out how this works. Because it isn't working. Yep. Alright, I'll admit it. This took longer than it should have for me to think about using the other one. Yes, this thing. The item drain. Alright, I will admit, I do feel a little stupid for not just using that to begin with. Once I figured out I couldn't just transfer the experience from the dark tank into the disenchanter, which kind of makes sense. I just wish I had thought about it. Anywho, yeah, we can just get our experience points back by breaking the item drain over and over. So, here you go. And finally we are done. And we can just move the other one over somewhere else too. So yeah, we're going to move these over on this wall. Looks good. Yeah, for now. Maybe I'll move them around a little off camera or something. I don't know. Anywho, we'll find a different use for that and that. Anyway, we can finally enchant our sword up to sharpness 5 and our axe with everything we have for it at this current moment. I still want to get chainsaw for it because that is honestly my favorite axe enchantment now. And yeah, soulbind because that's just mandatory. And then of course the sharpness. It does have very good weapon qualities. So, you know, sharpness 5, efficiency 5. I said 4 earlier, I meant 5. Anywho, checking on the bees. They're doing pretty good, And yeah, the mason bee can go there. He can go with the dragon bee. And again, we don't have enough honey treats to make the redstone bee an adult. Unfortunate, yes. We can only make 2 more at this current point in time, but don't worry, by next episode we will have plenty of honey bottles. And we can finally get our bee operation underway. Anywho, we're just going to drop off these honeycombs in there. We can take the gold and duplicate that with our hammers, which is very nice. That means even though we're getting the raw gold, we're still getting double. I like that a lot. The iron farm is very useful. We don't need to worry about running out of iron hammers. Anywho, I think we're good and ready to, well, enchant everything else, because guess who forgot to get soulbind for all their other stuff? I need 1 for the end staff, I need 3 for the backpacks, and I apparently never put it on my shield, so we're gonna do that as well. Do 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 da 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 na da 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 na na da 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 na na na. Okay, yeah. So, backpacks, because they're important, I don't want to lose them. And the shield, because, well, it's my favorite shield. Do we need to go further? Maybe. Alright, but now we can finally get started on our end-busting adventure. So, yeah, let's go to the end. Alright, and we're in the end. And now we need to look for the end gateway, which is right over there, thankfully. And this time the Endermen aren't pissed at me when I first enter. That's good. That's always good. So let's take this end gateway and just travel somewhere else. Yep. And this is apparently the end gateway that appeared after we killed the Ender Dragon for the second time, as this is definitely not where we appeared first. You know, the first time we used one of those. Yep. Alrighty. Next, kill these guys because they are very mad at me. I just looked in your general direction. Come on. So ungentlemanlike. Anywho, very pretty rocks. They're called stones, so yes, rocks. Anywho, we're taking those. Sorry. Anyway, we're taking some more. Oh, good. I think that's enough for now. Yeah, that's enough for now. Anywho, this, I keep saying that. So, this is looking pretty cool. Interesting trap. It gives you slowness, and I just walked on another one. They are everywhere. Okay, what are they trying to keep me from running away from? It's not going to work. I have a jetpack. But I appreciate the effort. Interesting enderbug things. I'm not going to touch them. They probably have weird diseases. And giant purple golem. Okay. We're getting out of here. He looks like a cross between obsidian and void stone. I don't want to touch that. Moving on to our end-busting ways we go. Yeah, goodbye, giant golem thingy. Bye-bye. And, alright. Now, I know we said we were going end-busting, but I'm pretty sure this is unobtainium. Unobtainium. However you're supposed to say it. We found the third material that gives us better equipment and armor, so we can't mine it just yet, I don't think, and I'm not going to try. So we're going to go somewhere else. We're going to go end busting, and we'll come back. We will come back for that, I promise. Anyway, not much in this one. Probably, yeah, this one looks like it only has shulkers. Okay, this is the point at which I can finally do the past tense thing properly here. Yeah, this thing only had shulkers. I did get some shulker charm fragment, which I think will let us make a spawn egg, so we can make a shulker spawner, you know, if we want one. Or we can make a shulker charm, which will allow us to have be invisible to them, I believe. Anyway, that didn't have anything. On to the next one. And there's a end ship, which obviously we're going to loot and get ourselves a second elytra. Or however the hell you say that. I know there's currently an argument online about that. Actually, probably ever since this thing got introduced, there was an argument. Ooh, yay! Except, iron level effectiveness. This tool has iron effectiveness against all blocks. What does that mean? Does it mean like it treats all blocks like a piece of iron? Or does it mean that no matter what I use it on, if it's not able to be broken by a iron pickaxe, I'm screwed? What does that mean? Okay, whatever. On with the raid. We got our elytra, so time to move on. Killed this guy. I killed him very well. And we moved on to this room. Which, you know, I think went pretty well. We did a good job clearing it out. And, man, do I love this staff. I will say this now, I am going to just fill a netherite backpack full of ender pearls. And that next episode we'll see how many this thing can actually hold, because it currently does not have enough in it. Anyway, I'm going to take this ender chest here. Past me, did a good job here. I remembered to grab it because I don't have one right now. Yeah. I mean, it's not hard to make, just I don't have one, so, you know. Moving on to the next one. Huzzah! Yeah, and yes, they are sped up for the rooms with the loot because tons of shulkers in there. Here, and no one really wants to just see normal speed shulker hunting, right? So, I thought we'd speed this up and you guys could just see the quick version. I mean, I'm still going to talk over it. We got the loot. It wasn't too difficult handling this room. Had a little snack. Got the loot. Pretty standard stuff. This end bust is honestly going pretty well. Next room, tons more shulkers. Was a huge pain in the butt. And I used so many ender pearls, and that is part of the reason why I am going to do the off-camera trading with my villagers to get an entire backpack of them. Because, oh man, this staff is so nice. Not having to worry about having a bunch of slots for ender pearls and being able to just use as many as I want without running out is so nice. And yes, we put on the blue totem of undying in case of any unfortunate accidents where I possibly run out of fuel over the void. Moving on. More shulkers. Not that many in this room, like 2 to 3. And more stuff. No apotheosis gems in that pickaxe, unfortunately. Moving on. And yes, I will admit that I may have overused the ender pearls. But I'd say this is worth it. This staff is really awesome, and I do not regret it. I just wish I filled it up before coming here. That's my only regret. Alrighty. Yes. And with that, I believe we are actually done with this end city. A few more shulkers, but I think we got all the loot. And it's time to head out. Once you've looted the place, there's no reason to stick around. So, on to the next one we go. And this one was much smaller, as you can tell, but I think it had more shulkers in it than the previous one. I'm not going to count them. And, oh man, if the previous example wasn't good enough for why I love the Ender Staff, just give me a few more seconds here. We're going to take the loot here, and we are going to show... Oh, that's the exact pickaxe I lost, I think. It's good to have you back, partner. Murder time. And don't worry, I remembered to grab the shulker shells. Most of them, anyway. I'm kidding. I think I got them all. Moving on. Literally. Moving on. We found another end ship. Which means third elytra. Yay. Not that we need spares, but it's nice to have. We will take that. And I will take your skin. Thank you very much. And the wings. You know, I heard the theory that elytras are made from the actual wings of ender dragons, and that is metal. Damn. Okay. Moving on to the next area. Gotta kill them all. No loot in that previous one. No loot in this one either. And, yeah. I'm having trouble finding loot. But I did find that guy. And since he's a sitting duck, you know I have to pick a fight. You know I do. And Mr. Enderman, leave me alone. Come on. Okay, we're gonna go bully the crippled guy. nice of that second one to just spawn in at the end there. But hey, we got some good loot from them. A really nice pair of leggings that will probably win the right to be upgraded to all the modium. And the other one dropped a helmet, I think. Yeah, a really nice helmet. That might just be the winners. Not even the loot we got from this place. Anyway, last bit of loot, and then we're going to head back to base. Well, I am. Video is coming to a close, and I will see you guys in the next one, now that we have our loot. Because it's time for me to head back to base. And, yeah, I already said it. Bye-bye.